In this video, you're going to understand the 5 steps to personal development and self-improvement, which means we have to understand the what, the why, the who, the when, and the how. You see, in life, whatever it is we want, we go through these steps, whether we believe it or not. For example, what do you want? You want more money? You want a better job? You want improvement in relationships or in yourself or whatever it is? We go through those particular steps. So an example is, if you want more money, how much exact amount? You got to have an exact amount. Just saying I want more money, it's not going to cut it. So that goes back to your goal setting. You have an A, B, or C goal. An A is a goal that's something you know you can accomplish, like I'm going to go buy a new car. That's a goal. A B is something that's a little bit harder, but you know you can achieve it if you work hard. Like I want to go buy a new house. If I work harder, save my down payment, I can get my house. But a C goal is something that you don't know how you're going to, or accomplishment at all, or how to accomplish it at all. You're just going to have this goal and you're going to stay positive and work towards that goal, and it will come to be. So that's part of it. So the what is very important, and you have to get that down to the exact amount, because without it, you're stuck. Then comes the why. And the why, I think, is probably the most needed or explained, driven, self-driven. The why, without the why, you'll end up quitting, because if your why isn't strong enough, as soon as things get tough, you'll end up saying, oh, I can't do this, and you'll quit. So that's very important. Then you want to understand, who do you want to become? Once you've made this decision, you've figured out what it is you want, you've got your why, you've got your reason, so who is it that you want to become? And that you got to understand to be very clear. And then the next step is the when. When do you want this all to happen? Yesterday? A month ago? 6 years ago? Next month? A year from now? You've got to figure out a timeline on that. So now you've got something tangible that you can work towards. And then comes the how. And this is the tricky one. People say, well, I don't know how. How am I going to do this? I can't figure out the how. Don't worry about the how. The how will show itself. And I'm quite serious about that. I'll give you an example. When John F. Kennedy said to his right-hand top engineer that he wanted to go to the moon and asked him, what do we need to do? His engineer looked at him and said, well, the first step is you got to have the will to do it. So that's the crucial part. If you've got the will and you start working towards it, it's going to happen. So the first step is to make a declaration of all of the above. What you want, when you are, why you want it, who are you going to become, when you want it, and the how will show itself. And I'm going to give you an example of that in our next video. And it's a good one, really, because I've been a smoker all my life, and I smoked for over 50 years, and I've quit. I haven't had a cigarette for over 8.5 months now. And all of those factors went into my decision, and it made it easy once I figured them out. But we live these things, as I said, every day going through life, and we don't stop to think about them. And this is really as simple as it gets in regards to breaking it down. I mean, I've studied a lot from all the gurus. I've got all kinds of things I can explain to you about paradigms, mindsets, negative and positives, the universe, attraction, the whole thing. And I'll get into that if you wish. But that just might confuse things. You want to know, I think, the quickest way to do it, and that's what I just broke down for you. So I hope you go through this again. Try and grasp as much as you can. Start working on your what, your why, your who, and when. And I'll explain it in a practical step-by-step process in my next video. So if you like this video, give me a like. And if you'd like to subscribe, by all means, it keeps us going. And I'll see you in the next video.